serious but funny
Recording
lady.
is on.
I like her. So let's get into this. Let me grab my little pen. She's gonna have a lot of opinions to say. Do you know this, right?
Oh yeah, that sounds like her.
That's why. That's why this is already the feeling. So she's already kind of come in, like we're already here. And so what I'm gonna start the channel. So you're gonna see me do a lot of weird, ugly faces, and it's because I'm like, right? And so I'm trying to figure out what they're talking about. Hang on. You're right. Okay, did she help raise you?
Yep, definitely.
Okay, cool. She's like, I go, is there something you want to say? She goes, something I want to say. She's like, I practically raised her. I was like, oh.
Yeah, she raised me.
Okay, that would make sense. She says you didn't. She says you didn't listen so much, and she's like, but I put like the fear of God in her or something like that, like joking about this, and I'm like, okay, fine. Hold on, where? I'm here. She's talking about how like you feel lost without her, but she goes, I'm here. She goes, she feels lost without me, but I'm here. Okay. She's talking about you're not treating yourself too kindly right now. You need to. She goes, I said, is there something, I always ask questions in my head. I go, is there something you want to say? She goes, she's not treating herself too kindly right now. Excuses. I don't know what we're excusing for. That's coming across to you. Hold on. You have a kid?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She's like, literally using my phrases. She's like, you better buck up, buttercup, like you have a life to live and like a kid here. Like, come on, like that. I'm like, okay. Wait. Oh, she's like, I'm not an old kook. Oh my God. She's like, I'm not an old kook. I'll figure it out myself. She's talking about, I don't know who we live with or whatever this is. I know this person here, and that's okay. But she's like, come on, like pick up, help out. Like, come on. I don't know why we're telling other people to help out. That's just her. Hold on. All they do is, wait, is that a best friend with you?
I have my friend here, with me here.
Okay, perfect. I go, who? I said, who is that here? It's like her best friend. She's talking about how y'all squawk back and forth like that or something. I'm like, I don't know what that is. She's just this loud person. I don't. Hang on. Wait. It's interesting. Hang on. She's trying to give me the relationship, like the how people are right now. Hang on, I'm trying to. Okay, nope. She's taking me back. Now we're going to passing right now. She's like taking me all the way over here. Hang on. She's almost like giving you an excuse to say like it's. Wait, you weren't there for her when she passed?
I was, but I don't know if she passed when I went to the store. I told her, so when she passed away, I told her I was going to the store, so do not leave until I come back. And when I came back 5 minutes later, they came in to check on her, and she was gone. So I don't know if she passed before she was.
No, wait. So she goes, I go, where were you at? I said, what happened? And she's like, she was there. And she goes, but she wasn't there for this. So like, there's this, she says, I'm sorry. Like I passed before you got to say goodbye. Like, I'm sorry this. And hold on. She'd been sound asleep or something like that. She's talking about being sound asleep or something. Hang on. So she passed it home. Oh, this was at home. Okay. Hang on. She was already cold by the time she had been gone for a little bit. I know you didn't witness it. And she's talking about like you coming up and like she was already like getting cool or something like that. I don't know. We're talking about, it's like, so she had been gone for a little bit. Sorry, we're going to get all to the nitty gritty right now. Hold on. Pause real quick. Did the friend lose? There's some very tall male here.
Oh my god, that's his dad.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Can I tell him about this real quick? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I know you don't want anyone, but babe, come. She's talking about your dad. He died. He was murdered.
He's very, very. He's tall and he comes through and he's very like, I'm here. Like very.
Wait.
Hold on. Did they never find the people that did it?
I don't know. He said that they did, but I'm not sure on that part.
I don't think they found all the people, or I don't think they found the right ones, because it's almost like we kind of got justice, but like not the full thing. I don't know. Hang on. I like that they're building a family together. That's the gentleman talking about it. Hang on. He has like this, he talks slower whenever, and he's like talking about him. Hang on. Has it been a while since it's seen him?
Yeah.
Okay.
12 years, she said.
Okay, because he's talking about how like you grew up. He's like, you're looking good, like you grew up like that. Like I'm like, okay. Hey, hold on. Do you have a lot of tattoos on you? I can't see you.
Yeah, he has a few. He's crying right now.
You're okay. Oh, you do, don't you? Yep, there you go. He's showing me. Perfect. He's talking about how he's like, I like your art. Like, I like your art. And he puts it all over. So he's like noticing this. He says, hold on. He's saying he turned out to be a good man. Talking to him. He's saying, I guess this is, hold on. Okay, are y'all engaged technically right now?
Technically, at Palm Springs mostly, but
yeah,
we've been together long enough and we argue like old people. So yeah.
Correct. Yeah, no. That's what he's saying. Because I'm like, are they married? Are they just boyfriend and girlfriend? And he puts like, this is a promise. Like this is an engagement. Like this is a thing. And so that's why I'm like, I don't see a ring, but like that's the type of vibe it feels. And he's talking about how, hang on. Did Dad get himself into this situation for being murdered?
I never met him. He passed away when he was like 8. When my husband, he was murdered. So.
Okay, yeah, no. So was because Dad is talking about how so it was a hold on, wait, give me just a second. Let me hold on. He said he never came home for a boy. Hang on. So they were all living together at the time? Hang on. Wait. Were they, him and his mom, were they separated?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. She said. The mom's here too now. Sorry.
Okay, cool. No. That's okay. He's talking about, I go, where are you at? What was going on? And he's talking about how it was like kind of his fault for getting murdered. I mean, it's never anybody's fault for getting murdered, but like him, like, being dumb or something like that in a way or something, or like there was other circumstances. And then he's talking about like, I'm sorry I didn't come home, kid. And then I was like, oh, what about your wife? And he's like, oh, no, we were separated at that point. I was like, oh, okay, so that's the whole thing. He's like, he's talking about how the mom, like they would argue a whole lot, like big mouth things back and forth, like blah, 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 blah. And so for me, that's like, oh, we had a bunch of arguments, he said, but he said she's a beautiful woman, loved her since the day I met her. Like, that's a whole nother thing. Like, very, very good about her. Hang on. Says that she's like a really, really tough cookie. Like, she's had to deal with like raising these kids and doing all this stuff. Like, she's a really tough cookie. Like, he gives her like props. He says, does she always change like the length of her hair or something like that?
Hair ties.
Color maybe.
Hair ties.
Okay, constantly. Okay, sorry. He's like getting her hair, and he's like change. And I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, so he's like noticing that. He said he got murdered me. I said, how did they do it? And he said like, which way? Hang on. What do you mean? So that was like multiple ways. Was he shot and stabbed?
He was shot, right?
What'd you say?
Was he shot?
Oh yeah,
he was shot.
Yeah, was he like shot and stabbed? Because he's talking about 2 ways. Like we're assaulted, but like also
it was 2 people.
It was 2 people that.
Perfect. Okay, because he keeps saying like 2, 2, 2, and it's like this. Okay, okay. Hang on. I think there was more than. I think there was another one too, but that's the whole thing. But that would be like an accomplice or like somebody that was helping out. He said,
Yeah.
"Yeah, hang on." You were, mom. You were literally like the love of his life. You know that, right? Like,
Oh, they're both crying now.
it's okay. He loves you. He loves both of you guys. He's sorry he's gone, but he's been watching and like, my God, this is because of your, I'm going to call her your mom. Your mom did this too, by the way. So they like brought them in.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what she does. She's like, fine. Hang on. Oh, something about give my guards good. Something about, so he is a grandfather now. Technically, hang on. Are y'all trying to have a little girl?
We have a little girl.
You do? Okay, cool. He keeps calling princess. And so I'm like, okay, where's the little girl? Cool. Awesome. Hang on. What? Did the son get the tattoo for the father yet? Because he's talking about having to do it a little bit better.
He wants
to.
to get his name tattooed on him.
Perfect. Can you add like more stuff to it? Because he's talking about like it's good, it's simple, but I want you to do it a little bit better.
He never finished his own tattoo. He always wanted to fill it in, and we have the original trace outline of his original tattoo.
There you go. So just know he's around you. See, that's what happens with people. And that could go on for forever. That's a whole. What's the gentleman's first name? That way I don't have to keep calling him man or dad.
What's your Jesse?
Okay. Hold on. It's funny. So your mother is just like she's sitting down, she's talking to me, and she's like,
That's her.
Like, are you done yet? Like that? Like that's what she's doing in my head. Like, Like I'm like, okay, I understand. Hold on. She says something about like getting me pretty at least. Hang on. Now this is going back to mom. I could be like go back and forth between all this all day long because he's in front, she's behind right now. They're together. She's allowing him to share her space because y'all are together as well. Who lost? Like who had a miscarriage or like lost a male son?
I've lost many, but
I had a miscarriage, but I didn't know the gender.
Is it her? No. Okay, because it's the gentleman. That's a female for you. And that was early on. For her, it's for her over here because the gentleman, I don't know if it was with him, with Jesse, like he's like holding like this male. So that's a whole nother thing. But then that was sorry, that's it. It just gets very intense, like very quickly.
Yeah, I expected that.
I know, right? Wait, let me go back over here with her. When you switch between energies, it's like you're literally switching between channels. That's why they call it channeling.
Yeah.
Hang on. Why didn't you live? Were you going to live at her house and like you didn't, or what was that about?
With who?
I brought her here because the baby was born and she needed assistance. And since everybody was already here, we brought her here.
Yeah.
And they paid rent on that house for like a year.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Good. Hang on. She's talking about her. Your mom is talking about her, how she's like taken the place of another mom, which is great. Like that's the whole thing. Like she really stepped in. And she's talking about how she loves to talk. She's like, oh, she's a talker. Is this? And I'm like, that's good. I do too. And she's like, yeah, I know. And she's talking about how. So her mother is really thanking you for like leading her. I guess they keep like, allowing you to lead or whatever this is and like keep that kind of family unit thing going. And then hold on. They keep bringing up hair all the time. Does she do your hair or does she like do your hair? What is this all about? What's going on with this?
Her hair is crazy.
I dyed my hair too much and I've dyed my grandma's hair. haven't done my mom's hair, but I took her out to get her hair
You
done.
did your mom's hair. Did you
I
do
took her
it?
out to get her hair done. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's all about that. She keeps like saying like this is a big thing for everybody. And I'm like, okay, hair's not normally a crazy thing. Wait. I asked her about your mom, so like her daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and she goes, "Oh, I don't know what that's about," but that was just the fact. Oh, like I love her, but like she. Hold on. I wasn't that old. I know you weren't that old, ma'am. You were like not even 70. Like I don't even know. Hold on. Wait, where are you at now? We had her cremated.
Everybody, yeah.
I'm confused. Are we talking about my grandma or my mom?
This is going for. Hang on, really quick. This is hold on, Petrina.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We had her cremated.
Yeah, correct. Cause sorry, I asked her. I was like, where are you at? Like, where's your body? What's happening? And she shows me smoke. Poof. And so for me, that's like, okay, it's ashes. I'm like, great. Who are they Catholic?
Oh my God.
My grandma used to be Catholic, but I think she's Christian. I could believe.
Are they Catholic over there? You're
Catholic.
yeah.
I was raised Catholic, yeah.
They were raised Catholic.
Okay, cool. Because the father, again, like he steps forward while we're talking about this because I'm asking about where they're buried or whatever it is. And he grabs like my rosary and he puts it around my hand. So for me, that's like saying like either like pray for me or we did something like this for him or we did like a Catholic service for him and he's appreciative of it. And so anyways, that's a big thing. With her, so wait.
After service before we buried him.
Really? Oh my God.
Before we got his ashes back. I wasn't gonna fight his family for the ashes. I had the kids.
Oh.
So once my father-in-law passed away, the ashes came back and we buried them all after having a service. At the church, his dad had his first communion, and I have that Bible.
You're the one with a Bible. Okay. No, my last client, there was a gentleman. This gentleman came forward and I knew it wasn't for her because it was two other people and they weren't like this. And I go, there's somebody wanting to reference like having this communion Bible or having like this prayer Bible. Like, what is this? And she's like, I go, I don't know if it's for you. I said, it's close. I said, it's somebody like tragic, like he got murdered or something like that. And she was like, nope. And so that's y'all. That's for y'all. Freaking people coming over into my other sessions. That's what they do. They're tricky. Hang on. They do. Hold on. I just should.
It happens, I bet.
Dogs come over. Cats come over. People, murdered people. Everybody hangs out. Wait, I want to go back in here with her. It's funny because your grandmother's just like sitting in the back, like watching this happen like a circus. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to ask her, okay, so your grandmother was still married?
Not that I know.
Really? Okay, so who is the gentleman that she was having around her? And she, like, I asked her about, who's this male? And she's talking about having, like, oh, he can take care of himself. Like, it's almost like it was X. I don't know. Hang on. Who is the shorter, is there a shorter, like, white guy? He's older. I would say like 75, 74, and he has like triple chins and he has like a very flat, long face and a hat. It's weird. Like that's what they keep. Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, they keep presenting this. It may be somebody that's passed, but like I don't know where this tied into because they're not connecting to you. Like with the gentleman and connected with them right away, and that's why I'm like, hang on, let me go over here. So she got to be with her mother. She got to be there. She got to be with, hold on. I mean, she had a lot of people that died too. She was ready to go. At that point. She is perfectly fine. Where are you at now? Where is she at now?
Here.
Yeah, she is. She goes, I'm trying to keep this place not a mess. I don't know what's going on. It looks great for me right now. But like I said, where are you at? And this is what she's doing in my head right now. She's like walking around, I guess like your living room's behind you. And she's like picking up things. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm trying to keep this place not a mess. And I was like,
my grandma had really bad OCD.
that's what she's doing.
Really bad.
Uh-huh.
Like the trash
Yeah,
cans.
but they're both in your room.
Oh no, they're actually right there.
Really?
Big mess.
Yeah, all the ashes are in here.
Yeah, well, I have a little keepsake from my grandma, and then I have a big. Well, my mom is in half because my mom passed away 2 months ago. So, yeah.
Oh my God. So that's that. So that's the other woman. That's why she keeps referencing her daughter. Oh, okay. Hang on. Give me mom's first name.
Regina.
Okay. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. She's equating to her passing being because of her own fault. Like, not in the bad. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't take
She
care of
wouldn't
ourselves.
want to go to the hospital.
She wouldn't go to the hospital. She wouldn't take medicine.
And
No
she
matter
said,
what.
I asked her, I go, thank you for clarifying. Yeah, I go, what happened to you? I was like, are you here? Are you here? Are you here? I said, how'd you die? She goes, man, that was my own fault. Just very point blank. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, hold on. No, I didn't want anybody else telling me what I had to do. As she said.
Yeah. She was so stubborn when it comes to she hated needles. She hated all of that. She didn't like it.
Don't come at me with that. Oh, she says like that. Don't come at me with that. She said, I guess, did we have to keep her on a ventilator or something like that?
She had, yeah, they had to have her on a breathing.
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
she couldn't breathe on
yeah.
her own sometimes.
Perfect. Okay, so was she heavier set?
Yeah, she was swollen because of the her lungs failing.
Okay, so let me tell you what she just said right now. Let me tell you what she just said right now. I go, what happened? Like, I know obviously it was her own fault. I said, so what happened with it? She says, she's like, well, she goes, I just, could collapse. I couldn't breathe. And she goes, and they put me on a breathing machine. I said, what is that? And she was like, I said, well, how did that feel? She goes, it was like trying to keep a baby whale alive, like that. And I'm like, can you stop? Like, that's why I was like, are we making fun of ourselves right now? And that's why I was like, were we heavier set? And then she's talking about it breathing for her. And I was like, okay. She says that literally, like, it was did she have, no, hang on. Hers thing was a combination. So she had like diabetes, she had heart issues, she had stuff that went in. Did she also have like partly because of COVID kind of stuff too?
I don't think she had COVID.
She didn't have
but she
COVID.
had everything else that you just said.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. She keeps showing me like getting pricked, like should be with like blood pressure. She keeps making me feel very faint with our heart. She keeps talking about kidneys, like filling up with fluid. And then she keeps talking about her lungs, how they itch and how they burn. And so that for me is like a COVID thing, like, cause that's what it felt like before. Yeah. And so hold on.
At the end, she was having, she was
oh yeah, she was having a time breathing.
She had her veins
for less
were leaking into her body and not getting the blood to her heart.
Oh no! So no wonder.
The last couple months.
Oh yeah, she had pneumonia.
That's why. That's why her lungs are burning. Yeah, that's why I didn't feel good. She's making me feel it. She says, one more grandkid. Man, everybody just wants you to have a kid. Like everybody wants another kid. I don't know what's going on over here. I know you're right.
We were just talking about that earlier about that she's fine with me giving my daughter a brother, and I'm like, well, we can start tonight.
Mm-hmm. That's what they're all in it. So the grandmother's there, mom's there, your father's there, like everybody's there. So I mean, if you want to, I mean, it literally is a sign. Now the whole thing though too, I think you may get a second girl.
No, what a boy!
I know. I think you may, because I keep asking. I'm like, is this a boy or is it a girl? Like if we go here, we go here, and it's like 2 girls.
Twins?
Yeah. No. Like you'll
okay.
have 2 girls. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, please don't be twins. I'd rather have a girl than.
No. You won't have. You won't have twins. But as soon as you start this, if you wanted to start it, I mean, you send me a picture in 10 months, and we're gonna have a whole naming thing online. I'll be like, we made one of my babies. Like we're gonna figure it out. What is the name should be, right?
Right.
We'll do that whole thing. We'll do that for the baby shower. Everybody gets to pick a name and like $10 per ticket, and like it goes to you to set it
I
up.
love it.
I'm cool with that. So for right now, what I want you to do is A, very cool session. B, if I didn't have another one right now, I would totally just stay here and do this for the rest of the time. But another thing for what I want everybody everybody's listening, everybody to do right now is when I get off of here, I need everybody to take a couple of moments to themselves and have a good breather, or I need to have an ugly cry. Okay. Also, it doesn't feel like your family is dead. It feels like they're all hanging out with you in that house you're in right now. It just feels like I'm talking to some, like kind of like how I'm talking to mom over here, her over here. It feels like that. It feels like they should be sitting right there. So they're a lot closer than you think. Okay. And I especially too think because of this whole kid thing coming around, mom is getting stronger. Mom is getting better. Mom is not out of the woods yet, which means like her soul is repairing. She's getting better. She was worried about you. This is a whole thing. Mom has her. It's a big family affair over there. So don't worry about her. But after you have that good moment, that good breather, or that good cry, it's because they all come through and they give us a lot of energy. And so we have to allow it to dissipate too. Otherwise it makes us feel fucking nuts. The other thing with this too is that tonight, before everybody goes to bed, I need you all to take a couple of minutes and I need you to tell everybody, thank you for coming through and that you love them. Okay. So show some appreciation because it takes a lot of energy for not just you, not just me, but them to come through and do this. And so we have to be able to give that thankful. We have to be able to give that love back to kind of like refill that where it went missing. Okay. And then if anybody needs a session or if you have any questions or anything, just email me and I'll get back to you.
I
Thank
think
you.
Christopher would like to know more about Dad.
Yeah, I definitely would make another
They
session for
were young.
Okay, well, so what if y'all want to do it, if everybody wants to do it together, whatever it is. So I am booked out. I'm always booked out. I'm booked out till I think July right now.
Yeah.
And so especially because we already entered into this right now and we've already like the vibe is going. So whenever you want to book a session, email me first and then I'll move you up to a last appointment in like the next month.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so what you have to do is you book my next session I have available, like any of them. And then you need to email me the date and time of your appointment and then say like, cause it's going to go to my secretary and say, hey, Amy said this, we're going to do a continuation. And I'm just going to add you on as like an extra appointment at the end of the day.
Right. Okay.
That way you can continue on. So do that. And then but you got to email me. Otherwise I won't see it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I really appreciate this. I definitely needed to hear all this, so I appreciate everything.
Right.
So they did too.
Yeah, no, it's everything happens for a reason. So like I said, don't be afraid. They're really cool. Also, y'all may have some interesting dreams tonight too. Just because they're here, they're around. And so just enjoy it. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So, I love y'all. Email me. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.